Hello guys, that's Mythos and you are watching my channel. So let's start it. So today we are talking about two new coming phones that come from Micromax with a new branding of IN. I hope that's IN means India. And the two phones are Micromax IN 1B and Micromax IN Note 1. Both phones are pretty good in their price range. So let's talk about these two phones, what you get and what's the price. So let's start with IN 1B. So IN 1B comes with 5000 mAh battery and 2 or 4 GB RAM variant with 64 GB. So in 1B comes with 6.52-inch screen and the ratio is 720 into 1600 pixels. That's a HD display, not a full HD, but in this price range, yes, this is acceptable. And also you get a 13 megapixel primary camera and that can capable to record a 1080p video also. And there is two variant of this phone. One is 2 GB and second is 4 GB, and you also get a 5000 milliampere battery in. Obviously this phone support all the GSM and LTE services, 2G, 3G and 4G, and the phone is dual SIM with a nano SIM and dual standby. Display is IPS LCD display. PPI is 269 PPI. Yes, that's a pretty low, but for this price range it is acceptable. The phone provides you a MediaTek Helio G35 processor, and the processor is based on 12 nanometer. Processor is a octa-core processor with 4 into 2.3 GHz Cortex A53 and 4 into 1.8 GHz Cortex A53, and the GPU is Power VR GE8320. And for this price range all these specs are pretty good. Yes, I mention all the time, for this price range all the specs are good. Yes, also you have a fingerprint scanner in the back. Let's talk about the cameras. You have a dual camera in the back, 13 megapixel and 2 megapixel. The 30 megapixel camera is 1.8 aperture and 26 millimeter wide. Yes, and the second 2 megapixel camera is 2.4 aperture. 2 megapixel camera is for depth sensing, so there is no ultra wide camera. And yes, you have a LED flash, and in the front you have a 8 megapixel camera with 1080p 30 fps video recording capability. You also have the 3.5 mm jack, and in the box you have a 10-watt charger, and that's pretty good. And there are three colors for this phone. It's blue, purple and green. Hope you like this phone for the price range about 7000 8000 rupees, and that's pretty good. And now let's talk about the second phone, Micromax In Note 1. First of all, my first impression is that the phone back is similar to the Honor phones, the Honor 9X or something like. Yes, you can understand the X symbol in the back is similar to the Honor 9X. In Note 1, you have a 6.67-inch LCD display with 1080p into 2400 pixels, full HD screen, and you have a 48 megapixel camera in the back, and processor is G85, yes, MediaTek G85, and battery of 5000 milliampere. So let's talk about all the details of this phone. So you have all the signals like 2G, 3G and 4G. Yes, you don't have a 5G option. I hope in the future you have another phone from Micromax in brand that can capable to catch 5G network also. The phone is dual SIM, nano SIM phone, and display is LCD IPS display, and yes, the PPI is 395 PPI. Yes, that's a good thing, and the ratio is 20:9. And you have an Android 10 in the box, and the chipset is MediaTek Helio G85 that based on 12 nanometer. Also also the processor is octa-core processor with 2 into 2.0 GHz Cortex A75 and 6 into 1.8 GHz Cortex A55. Yes, and the GPU is Mali G52 MC2. There is a good thing that the phone come in two variant. One is 64 GB and 128 GB of internal storage. Yes, you have a RAM option. Okay, now talk about the cameras. You have three cameras in back. Oh, sorry. Yes, you have four cameras in back. One is 48 megapixel aperture, 1.826 millimeter wide, and also the phone have three more cameras of 5 megapixel ultra wide camera with aperture of 2.2 and 115-degree wide, and also have a macro and depth camera of 2 megapixels, and both cameras are comes with 2.4 aperture, and yes, you can record a 1080p 30 fps video. Yes, you have a LED flash, and yes, you get a HDR mode also, and the selfie camera is 16 megapixel camera with aperture 2.0 and 27 millimeter wide and capable to record 1080p 30 fps videos. Yes, you have a 3.5 jack also, and yes, you have a fingerprint scanner in the rear back. The battery is 5000 milliampere battery, and you have a 18-watt fast charger in the box, and that's pretty good. If you want to buy it, you have two color option. One is green and white. I hope you like this phone, and if you want to buy it, you can buy it. One more benefit is that you have a stock Android, clean stock Android, and Micromax promise that they will deliver 2-year security patch and updates. Finally, my opinion is if you want to buy it, you can buy it. The Note 1 is pretty good in this price range, so you can rely on it for the next 2 years. If you like the video, then press the like button, and for the upcoming videos, please subscribe the channel. Till then, be happy and goodbye.